It is International Women's Day. We're very excited about it. The official color, if you did not know, for International Women's Day is what? Purple.
Is it really?
Yeah. You think I'm just making up facts? Yeah. No, it's purple, which could be any shade. I prefer a lilac or a lavender, but that's just me. Oh, my biggest woman crush. Off the top of my head, it's gotta be Gwyneth Paltrow. Love me some Gwyneth. But I love like a Lee Radziwill or Carolyn Bessette or Jackie O. Fabulous, strong trendsetters, makers of their own destiny. Me, Gwyneth. You know what I mean? People that have some chutzpah. I love wine. Sometimes I talk to the wine glass. I'm like, what would I do without you? So Love is Blind is the new show that everybody is obsessed with on Netflix. People are binging it. People can't get enough of it. People think it's the best thing ever. It's strange that it's taken so long for such a simple concept to come along. When things are simple and like right in front of your face, that's when they work. Like when I just talk about myself. Okay, so people are in two separate pods and they have to determine whether they like each other based on their personality or their voice.
Welcome to my pod.
I would do something like that. I feel like that's the best way to get to know somebody for real, because you want to meet somebody, you want to like somebody for who they are, I'm told. No, I don't need to go on and show that. I'm beautiful and famous, but I'm just saying. But I like the idea of it. I think it's brilliant. Because I can tell right away by somebody's voice if I like them or not. So once they decide whether or not they like each other, somebody proposes, then they get to meet, then they get to go to Mexico, and then it's a conundrum, because if they pass on the hotter person, then it's like, well, me, you know?
I think Barnett is sexy and like hot.
So Mark and Jessica are like the hot mess couple of the group, and when she walked down the aisle, she dumped him.
I cannot.
I mean, to go through this show in general, you need to be a little out of your mind. So for her to pan and get the altar, I think is probably about right. So one of the couples that have made it are Lauren and Cameron, and they are super cute, and they love each other.
Felt like I was missing you.
I think Cameron and Lauren are gonna last. I have a good feeling about them. Because I feel like if you were connected with somebody and you're getting along and it's panning out for somebody that you're naturally not attracted to, and Lauren has only dated black guys usually, but then she fell in love with Cameron. You know how crazy that is? Lauren and Cameron could have been at a bar and they would have never spoken to one another because they were not attracted to each other, and they are soulmates. I need to go on this show. So Yeezy returned to Fashion Week after not being there for 2 years, which was very excited. Highly anticipated, if you will, in French. The Season 8 Yeezy collection is inspired by their home in Wyoming, and the goal for the collection is to dress the people who are in service, and he wants to be in service himself. Okay, so he wants to dress the people in his house who are tired of wearing all black. I like that, then he should have just made it for them. By the way, I am pro Kanye any idea he has. We're both Gemini. I love him. I love his music. I connect with him. He said rattlesnake eggs. Are you You're losing it, and you're making, don't talk to me. He sent rattlesnake eggs and sage as a part of the invitation. And I think that that is kind of cool. I feel like it's very Kanye-esque. I think it does go with the theme of being in Wyoming, because when I think of Wyoming, I think of nature, I think of ranch life, I think of dust, I think of bushwick, and I think of rattlesnakes.
Would you move to Wyoming?
No, I wouldn't move to Wyoming. Somebody asked me where my vacation house would be, and I was like, oh no, in a bar? Like, what the Here's what I love. He wants to make this for service people, but yet everyone's in a crop top. So does like Kim want a bunch of people in her house in crop tops? I don't think so. I think the only person in the Kardashian West household that's in a crop top is Northwest or Kim Kardashian. Okay, I don't think the people that are making those macrobiotic meals are in crop tops. But I do like the collection, and I actually am quite a fan of Yeezy. I have quite a few of their boots. He also makes a really good neutral, which makes it easy to get dressed. Do you guys agree? I feel like he's infamous for the slide. He always makes sort of like a moon shoe. It's like if like an astronaut went to the moon and like changed out of what his shoes were, those would be his comfy shoes. But the biggest surprise was that Northwest came out and, you know, shared a performance with everybody. Everybody was excited about it. So North remixed ZAZA'S music, which cute. I think that's adorable. I do think that Northwest is probably gonna be the next big superstar. I feel like she's already showing signs of the fact that like she herself is a leader. Gemini is very outspoken, very talented. North's gonna be one to watch. I do feel like the North swag comes from Daddy Kanye. North is her own person. And North is telling her friends where to stand, and that's all I want. You sit there. No, you sit there. You know what I mean? You need a leader. I remember when I was literally in a group of kids when I was running down the hallway at my school and we weren't supposed to, and the founder of the school stopped me when I was running with these group of kids like down the red corridor, and he was like, you look like a leader. I was literally 5 years old. I will never forget that. And I was in the pack. I was not leading any sort of charge, let me tell you. And why am I looking like a leader at 5 years old? It was that gorgeous blonde hair. It was like this, but I didn't dye it then. Long, that little blazer. Oh, I was the cutest 5-year-old. And then 12 got funky. And then 16 was a mess. 25 was okay. Anyway. There is a brand new episode of Necessary Realness every Saturday, so make sure you what? Subscribe subscribe, okay? Did I say subscribe? Don't forget to do that, subscribe. And make sure you check out all of the other videos on the E! News YouTube channel because they are all fabulous.